Hey, what's up guys, OP Gamer here, and welcome to the Daily Gaming Report episode 19, where we discuss every piece of news that happened within the last day. Our first news of the day is that Sony is going to have an event called Showcase of New Products, where they reveal new gaming headset and monitors. As reported by xfire.com, it appears that Sony is launching a new brand of gaming peripherals aimed to supplement the PlayStation brand. It definitely looks like Sony is preparing to diversify its portfolio once again. And no, we're not just talking about its interest in porting more of its exclusives to PC. According to freelance writer and insider Tom Henderson, Sony is gearing up to launch a new lineup of gaming headset and monitors next week. Interestingly enough, the reports come on the heels of Henderson's own claims that Sony is working on a PS5 Pro controller and that a state of play showcase is scheduled for next week. This is the tweet by Tom Henderson. Sony is set to reveal 3 new headsets and 2 new gaming monitors next week. My report via Xputer E. It continues. Small update. The monitors are also InZone branded, so it seems like they are launching a new brand of sorts for gaming peripherals. Henderson reveals that Sony will brand the incoming headset and monitors as InZone. The initial lineup of the headsets will be the H3, H7, and H9. Meanwhile, Henderson says that the monitors are perfect for PS5. One will have a 4K resolution with a 144Hz refresh rate, and the other will have a refresh rate of 240Hz at 1080p. If true, the products are interesting to say the least. All 3 headsets will come with the 360 spatial sound, including the cheapest one, the H3. Meanwhile, the H7 and H9 will have the advantage of having the best battery life and noise cancelling, respectively. Ultimately, Sony deserves the benefit of the doubt. Sony has a long and extensive history in audio-video technology. Most of their headphones and TVs are unmatched. If Sony brings the same expertise into the gaming space, the quality is all but guaranteed. However, we're concerned about the pricing. Sony often prices its products at premium. Hopefully Sony finds the perfect balance between pricing its upcoming gaming peripherals without a drop in the expected quality. With only a week left before June ends, we'll find out more about the InZone lineup soon. There are also some leaks of the photos of the headset, which I'll be showing here. This is definitely some interesting piece of news here. For those that don't like third-party headsets and want to get the original brand product, this seems like a perfect fit for those people. I'm sure that Sony will focus on quality in these headsets. Do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Moving on to the next news story. PlayStation is reportedly skipping Gamescom this year. Sony revealed that it will not have a presence during the upcoming Gamescom 2022 event, following the suit of other game publishers. As reported by GamerRant.com, the latest major publisher to announce that it's skipping Gamescom 2022 is Sony. An official speaking on behalf of Sony confirmed that PlayStation will not have a presence at the show this year. It's a bit surprising considering that there are still major hitters coming out for PS5 in 2022, and additional games already have fans hyped for 2023. However, it's not the first company to announce this move. But it's not just Sony. It's also Activision Blizzard, Take-Two Interactive, and Nintendo all seemingly cancelled their Gamescom attendance. With major releases in the works from all 3 of these publishers, fans may have been hoping to hear more about them during the event. However, it doesn't mean that there is bad news for those games. Honestly, I totally understand why Sony is doing this and other publishers. We live in a day and age where these companies don't really need a specific event to showcase their games. They can just have their own event, or even they can just upload randomly a YouTube video of the game and gain a lot of people's attention. We live in the social media age, and just a single tweet or video online can blow up and get everyone talking about it. So I'm not surprised that Sony is making this decision, but it's quite disappointing. I was hoping to hear more about Sony games in Gamescom, but it seems like that's not going to be the case. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below. Were you hoping that Sony would show up at Gamescom? And are you surprised that they're skipping it this year? Or is this something that everyone expected already, seeing that E3 is also cancelled? Our last piece of news comes from IGN, stating that SuckerPunch has a job listing that points to a new open-world action stealth game that is currently in development, which some people are speculating to be a sequel to Ghost of Tsushima. SuckerPunch is looking to hire some new talent to work on what appears to be an open-world game with action and stealth elements. As reported by Yin Yang Foey from IGN, the studio's career page features listings for a variety of roles, including technical combat and senior combat designers, as well as an encounter designer. What makes the combat designer listing stand out are their requirements. The senior combat designer listing in particular asks, do you delight in knowing the details of attack or parry timing? Which brings to mind sword combat. The walls ask that applicants have played previous SuckerPunch games, suggesting that they need to be familiar with the studio's games and understand their core mechanics. This could point to the studio's next project being a follow-up rather than a new IP. Meanwhile, one of the listed responsibilities for the encounter designer is deliver interesting and varied encounters in an open world game, with a particular focus on melee combat and stealth. Whatever the next studio's game is, it looks like it will incorporate open world, melee, and stealth mechanics. While SuckerPunch hasn't announced anything yet, Ghost of Tsushima ticks all the 3 boxes, so it's totally possible that a sequel is in the works right now. If the potential combat designers need to have played previous SuckerPunch titles, then having played Ghost of Tsushima is definitely helpful. Another franchise that could fit the bill is Sly Cooper. The games are platformers with light stealth elements, though the last entry was in 2013 called Sly Cooper Thieves in Time, so perhaps SuckerPunch could revisit the series by introducing an open world with improved combat and stealth mechanics. Of course, there's always the possibility that SuckerPunch is also working on a new IP, as Sony is heavily investing in them. So yeah, obviously this piece of news is very exciting. I absolutely loved Ghost of Tsushima, and I would love a sequel to Ghost of Tsushima, and SuckerPunch has proven themselves over and over again, not only with Ghost of Tsushima, but also with games such as Infamous and Sly Cooper. And through the way they're requesting these job listings suggests that they're trying to make the combat system even more impressive than it already is. I have no doubt that if they make a sequel to Ghost of Tsushima, it will absolutely blow up and be amazing, and people will love it, just like the first game. Let me know your thoughts about all the news discussed in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like, as that will boost the engagement up and will help a lot with the videos. Also, subscribe to the channel for more content like this and hit the bell notification icon to never miss any future uploads. That's all from me now. I'll catch you next time.